Alright everyone, so I had some people that kind of wanted to see the in-car view of that lap 9 wreck, so here we are.
Start the Derby.
And that's exactly what it is. If you guys didn't understand him, he basically just said start the Derby. So yeah, oh man, it already starts in turn 1. I don't know if you guys could have seen that on the last one, but here it is. That guy, not the white car on the left, but the 16. The 16 car.
Hey, way to start out, man, with the 4X. Bumping me in the fucking face.
Yeah, number 16 plays a huge role in this. He hit the guy in front of him. 16's the left side down there, that white car. He hit him on a pace lap. He ends up, well, you guys saw the other video, he ends up taking out that 13, and then he slides up the track into me. I mean, this dude, he needs to just get away from iRacing. That's all there is to it. So there we are, going through 3 and 4, fixing to get on the front stretch, fixing to take the green flag. Pace car is off, green, green, green. They already start wrecking up there in front of me. Now that's that white car that was spinning out. I went down low and then all of a sudden just get plowed. I think it was the number 7 car that come up into me, which it's not his fault. He was up to speed. I cut down in front of him, so I'm going to take blame on that one. Then you saw the number 4 spin off, and yeah, finally we're going to line out, except these 2 guys in front of me are going to be battling pretty hard to for that one position. Down out of 4 into the tunnel turn. This tunnel turn's weird. That one's not that bad, but this part of the tunnel turn right here, as you can see, I had to kind of steer to the left. It wants to pull you into the wall. As you can see, I mean, I'm just, like I said in the last video, I'm just cruising around, watching these guys, trying to gain experience. This is only my 2nd race on this track. Actually, it's only my 2nd race ever. I did a race 1 hour earlier to this, and it ended really well, so I figured, why not? Let's go ahead and do a 2nd race, and, you know, just gain iRating. Little did I know, hindsight, because iRacing. You heard there, I went ahead and backed off a little bit, because these guys are kind of battling. I'm coming up on them really fast, and I'm not looking to pass them. I'm not looking to win this race. I'm not looking to race anybody. I'm just looking for iRating, safety rating, even though as a rookie you can't see your safety rating. I'm just looking for experience. You can see I do have that number 13 right at my back door. You can't see it in the right mirror, but you can see him in the left mirror whenever we go through turns. I believe going into turn 1 here is when he ducks down low. I start to go low, and then I decide not to. I come back to the right, and I go ahead and lay him by. Like I said, it's all about keeping it clean, just running laps, and getting your iRating to get the hell out of rookie. So here the 13 goes by. I wasn't going to let him go by on the backstretch. You know, I'm going to make him work for it on the backstretch, but I don't want to be caught up in a wreck, especially being on the high side going through a turn, so I went ahead and backed off. And here, just following around, looking at what they're doing. The 2 up front both have orange stripes in the back of their cars. Orange stripe means that they're in D class, and then a red stripe means you're in rookie class. So at number 13, he's still a rookie, but those other 2 up there, they're up in D class. See, I'm catching them there too, and I had to back out of it just to kind of sit back here. There is a draft on this track, even though it's not very strong. There is a draft, and you saw the 2 up there in front get together. but there is a draft that you can grab a hold of and help kind of pull you around the track. As you can see, I'm pulling on the 8 pretty good. He finally grabs a draft of the guy in front of him, and yeah, now we're racing through a turn, which is not exactly what I want to do.
Yes, thank you.
I have no clue what they're saying thank you to. Pretty much when you're in the rookie class, all you're looking to do is finish a race. You know, just wait for everybody else to crash themselves out. The 2 orange stripe cars, the 2 B-class cars, they're probably not going to crash out, but the guys that have the red stripe, it's likely. Saw that guy right there go down and touch the apron. That is not something you want to do. That'll make you loose in a hurry. In fact, that comes into play with him in a few laps. Now up there, you can see number 16. He's the white car way up there, just now going into 3. And he'll play a role in 1 lap. There you see I go around the number 2, or trying to. He goes down, touches the apron. You see him get real loose right there. And I just stay into it. You know, I figure if he's going to come up, then it's going to happen. It's racing. So now you can see the 13 drop down on the 16, trying to take the inside line. He's got a run on. The 16 is not fast. He doesn't know how to control that car. But as you can see, the 16 or the 13 comes up into him, and the 16 wrecks him out. And all of a sudden, I slam him, and boom. More than likely, that just broke my neck if I was actually in that car. But you can hear me trying to shift gears, trying to get the car moving to where I can get it back to pit lane. But the engine's toast. I hit that wall way too hard. So here we are in pit lane, and then we get to hear number 13.
Number 3, what the fuck?
He thinks it's my fault.
Number 3, what the hell? What do you mean? You slid down on the track into me. I was in the infield.
I'm sorry, man. I saw you standing there, and you were a white car, and white car hit me.
The Red Bull spun out and flipped up and come down. I got into him and ended up spinning me out.
So yeah, I got blamed for that because I have a white car. That's a little racist, don't you think? But yeah, so now I get to wait for the car to be fixed, and I will join you guys whenever we leave this pit stall, which is going to get interesting. Alright, car's fixed, sign goes up, and I'm ready to go. Now, I am not in a hurry. I'm a little aggravated because of what the 13 did and the fact that I got caught up in it, but right there, I got caught for speeding on pit lane. So I'm just going to ride around the track, and I've got to come back into the pits, and I have to serve a 15-second penalty. Yay me. So we will join you guys whenever I leave the pit stall again. Alright, getting ready. You go ahead and flip the sign to first gear. I have no idea why that sign's upside down, so yeah, I don't know. And now I'm just going to meander my little butt out of this pit lane and not get another speeding violation to where I got to come back in. Now I'm just going to ride the apron until I get on the backstretch and then go ahead and blend back into the track. The last thing you want to do is jump up there on the track and get plowed by some of them guys. You see there's number 2, there's number 16. Yeah, or is that the 16? One of them's a 16. I'm looking at a very small image. So I go ahead and jump up there, and now I'm gonna try to catch the guys, and then, yeah, we're just gonna have fun, you know. Try to save what's left of my iRating. With the 7 getting in the back of me right before turn 1 when the race just started, that was a 4X. And then whenever I got in that wreck with 13, that was a 4X. So I'm already hurt. Now I just want to finish the race. One thing about it, don't ever just disconnect. You know, don't just leave the race. Sit in the pit stall, wait for your car to be fixed, and watch the race. You know, if you finish the race, or if you're still in the track when the race finishes, you're going to get more points. So do whatever you can to finish the race. Don't just rage quit. So now I'm out here all by myself, and I don't have a draft that I can grab a hold of. I don't think I have anybody behind me, and we're just running laps. If you're a rookie, this is where you want to be. Okay, 16's right in front of me. I just saw him blink. He's been blinking this entire race. As you can see, he got really loose right there, and I'm coming up on him hard. So now I've got a little bit of his draft. Now we're just going to go up, we're going to catch him, we're going to try to pass him, which is not going to end well. I go ahead and back off. I've already seen how loose he was, so I'm just going to stay here and ride behind him. He's very jerky on the wheel, and he's burned his tires up. He's trying to go through the turns at full throttle, which you can, but you'll end up burning that right front off, and it's almost like they coated the track in grease once that happens. Those pieces you just saw and heard right there were pieces of his tire coming off of his car and hitting my car. So yeah, now we go here into turn number 3, and you're going to see his front end, and then he's going to start just sliding up. You can see how much wheel he had in that thing, and he won't slow down.
Give me a little room up there.
He won't slow down. You know, he will not do it, and I don't understand why. If you slow down, you actually go faster by getting through the turns a little quick. So once again, we're just out here running by ourselves.
I don't know who else racing there at number 6, but that was a good race.
So I'm quite a few laps down at this point.
Very good indeed. Thank you.
And the race is over. It's done.
No tires at the last laps, but I should hold the inside line. So,
Yeah, that was a hard fought race. I mean, somebody that wasn't worried about racing clean could have got under you and nudged you, but I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to run it as hard as I could.
yeah, very good. I started the race once in some SR, but winning is always great.
One thing you don't ever want to do is stop there on that back stretch and just get out of your car. Go ahead and drive it around to the pits.
Yeah, guys.
You're going to gain iRating by driving it on and around to the pits. So now one thing I do want to show you that I didn't put in the last one, the guy come back, and it was sort of an apology for calling me out on that wreck. So we're going to listen to that right now.
Hey Stephen, why the fuck you hit me? So stupid move. Yeah, Stephen Limmer is such an asshole. It was him, the white car, that rear-ended me, and yeah, I spun out and took you out.
So it wasn't exactly an apology, but yeah, it's close enough. He at least owned up to it, that he took me out. So that's all I could ask for. I didn't hear that in the race. Otherwise, I would have keyed up and let him know that, you know, I appreciate him looking at the replay and all that. So that was my second race in iRacing, Charlotte Motor Speedway, and yeah, it's just it's because iRacing. You know, you're going to get in crashes, more so in the rookie league, which is why we're trying to get the hell away from the rookies. So, guys, I can't thank you enough for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, just post them in the comment section below. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next video.